very nice to see you all and be back on this series, this video series of Ask the Chapters. It's been a little while, but I'm very excited to be here again. And this week, this time, we have a chapter manager from a brand new chapter in Brazil. Women in Localization Brazil is a new chapter for us, and very excited because it's about time that Brazil gets a chapter. So I'm very excited about that. And I was chatting with Andrea before, and we're saying like, yes, this is the time. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Andrea Gonçalves Pinto, and we're gonna have a conversation. And I'm very excited about that, to know a little more about you, Andrea, and the work that you're doing with the chapter. So welcome.
Thank you, Katell. Thanks for having me here. I'm very glad to be invited to this video series.
Great. So it's going to be fun. I have a few questions for you, and don't hesitate if you want to add anything that I'm not asking you. That's also fine. So let's do this. So, well, let's start with you telling us a little bit about yourself. What's your background? Where do you come from? And what drove you to Women in Localization?
Okay. Well, I've been working in the translation and localization industry for over 30 years. I began my career working with books at a publishing house, and then I worked for a couple of LSPs and also for an end client here in Brazil. After that, I decided, together with my partner, to open my own LSP, which is called Transmaster Traduções. And here we are still after 21 years.
Awesome.
Yes, I first heard about women in localization at a gala conference. I think it was in Boston, 2018. I went to one of their presentations, and I really liked the association's proposal for inclusion, diversity, and so on. And I immediately thought about maybe forming a chapter in Brazil, but for different reasons and the pandemic in the middle, this only became a reality this year, 2024.
Yeah, well, that's great. I'm sorry to hear that it took a while. Sometimes these things, if it's not the right time, I'm very excited that it's finally happened. So tell us a little bit about the chapter. Like, when did you launch, and what have you guys been doing since you launched?
We launched the chapter in April this year. Our focus is working with the local community to drive the advancement of women. We want to build bridges between people and promote discussions about our market, and give visibility to the women in the localization industry. In addition to the events that we have organized, we also publish about our members in the social media. For example, we have a series in the social media called Featured Linguist, something like that, in which we put a mini interview with one member every month, because people here, they want to have visibility, to attract clients and to talk about issues in our market. We also have a newsletter in which we interview someone every 2 months. And we also publish talent from the talent pool, people who have put their profiles on the talent pool. They are also featured in our newsletter. So our main focus this year was giving visibility to our members, to organize our own events, and to participate of third-party events too, because here in Brazil, we have localization events. They are just not well known enough, maybe internationally, but we are invited to those events, and this is great because we are able to grow our community when we join these events.
Yeah, that's great, and that gives that gives Women in Loc and your chapter more visibility within the broader language industry community in Brazil. That's really great. And I really like what you said about, giving visibility as well to your individual members and, showcasing maybe the work they're doing or their career. I think that's a really interesting approach. Not something I've seen very much. I mean, we've certainly seen like specific chapter manager or a leadership team being, showcased, which is great as well. But I haven't seen that at the
Yes.
member level. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, we try to move the focus away from us a little bit
Hmm.
because we have a lot of visibility already,
Yeah.
and give a little bit more to the members. I think it's
Yeah.
fair, you
Yeah,
know.
that's great. So tell me a little bit about the members. Do you have mostly folks coming from the vendor side, the LSP side, technology, or it's a good balance with buyer side? What does that look like a little bit?
I think we have a little bit of everything, a lot of freelancers,
Mm,
a lot of people from LSPs too. We have
mm-hmm.
many LSPs here in Brazil, but they are smaller compared to Europe and United States. Our
Yeah.
are smaller, but we
Mm-hmm.
have many people joining our events too. You see, the last event that we did, I think 2 months ago, we
Mm-hmm.
had three sponsors, and they were all
Wow,
local LSPs. Yes.
that's awesome.
And
Yeah.
yeah, we have some people from the buyer side too, yes, joining every
Mm-hmm.
event.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed in our
Mm-hmm.
events is that beginners, they don't come very often to our events. Maybe I don't know if they are shy, if they are afraid,
Mm,
but we have usually more experienced people joining. This is another
okay.
thing that we are thinking about how to solve for the next events in the next, I don't know, webinars, maybe going
Mm-hmm.
to a university and
Yeah.
talking to
Yeah.
the students to
Yeah.
make them join.
Yeah. That's interesting to attract like the new people in the industry who may not
Yes,
have the networks already and don't know where to look for this information. Yeah, that's
yeah.
super interesting. So tell me a little bit about the events that you've put together since you launched the chapter well, like 9 months ago about that. So what have
Yes,
you what did you put together? Hmm.
we launched our chapter in April this year,
Hmm.
and
Yep.
we organized two events at the same time, one in São
Oh,
Paulo and one in Rio. Yes, it was
wow, that's
tough.
ambitious.
It was tough, yes. But it was
Wow.
great. Yes, it was great.
Yeah.
Many people joined. I think we had more than 100 people if we count both locations,
Yeah.
joining. It
Wow.
was great.
That's really
And then
good.
that was an event in the style of a happy hour,
Mm-hmm.
okay, a
Mm-hmm.
party because we were
Yeah.
opening.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. And then our second event was a webinar with
Mm-hmm.
one of our managers, Isabel Riera, who is the
Mm-hmm.
education and mentorship manager. She
Mm-hmm.
talked about possible career paths in our industry because she
Mm-hmm.
works as a talent manager in
Mm-hmm.
RWS. So she has experience in this field. And the third event was the confraternization we had last 2 weeks, yes, in the end of November now. And it was
Mm-hmm.
great too. We were able to find a nice venue. We got sponsorships and it was all perfect. Many people joined, even from abroad, which was great.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Where abroad? I'm curious. Like people came in
Oh,
person from
for
other
example,
countries?
Renato Beninato was here
Of course.
and he came. Marina Ilari from the Los Angeles chapter was here and she came
That's awesome.
too. Marta
Ah,
Boer from the Portugal chapter was here and she came
very
too.
nice.
A lot
That's
of people
great.
came. Yes, and
That's
it
really, really
was
good.
it was really good. Next
Yeah.
year, we are planning to do more online events because this year we were able to do only one. And I think we should
Hmm.
do more in
Yeah.
order to reach the other states, other
Yeah.
locations in Brazil.
Yeah, I think that's one of the challenges, especially in such a big country.
Yes.
How do you reach, members across across the community in the whole country? I mean, I'm very impressed that you did like a dual, opening in two locations. Do you think you'll do that again, or was that too hard?
Ooh, maybe. Let's see. Let's see next year. We have already event planned for
Yeah,
April next year because we will celebrate the 1 year of our chapter. So
yeah.
we are already planning this event. It will be in Rio this time.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Not a double event, but it will be in Rio.
Yeah, so we can put the words out already that if you
Yes.
want to attend the anniversary event, you
Yeah.
you have to go down to the Rio. So that's
Yes.
awesome. Yeah. So what else next year is on the map for you? Do you mentioned like more online events, but you're still doing in-person events. What else? What are your goals for next year?
Yes, we have lots of ideas on the paper to put in action.
That's
For
great.
example, we were talking about planning a online speed dating event, to
Mm-hmm.
make people know each other
Yeah.
and communicate and so on, or online happy hours. Okay, to
Yeah.
like meet the Brazil chapter or something
Mm-hmm.
like this, open to
Yeah.
everyone, open to every member. Um, and webinars, educational webinars too. We see that people, translators especially, they have some difficulties in marketing their services, for example. And we
Mm-hmm.
are trying to create, for example, a Canva workshop, you
Mm.
know,
Yeah.
to present, I
Yeah.
think, because a lot of people like to use Canva,
But I
but
don't know how.
yeah, I don't know how. So it's one
That's
of the
me.
ideas. Yeah, we have a list of ideas. Let's
Yeah.
see. It's not all for next year, but we will work on that.
That's great. That's great. Then I'm really excited to hear that you have a lot of ideas for the coming months. Just one final question. How do you think about possible collaboration with other chapters, either within the region or elsewhere? Have you thought about that?
Yes, we have communicated mainly with the Portugal chapter, and
Mm-hmm.
we are considering a combined event next year, online event, because
Oh, very
the
cool.
language, yeah, the language
Yeah,
puts us together. Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
That,
But
and I think they're a new chapter too, aren't they, in
yeah,
Portugal?
they are
Yeah,
new
yeah,
chapter, brand new
yeah, yeah,
chapter.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I also see opportunities to create joint events and actions with the Argentina chapter.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see more of this
Yeah,
collaboration. I will try
yeah.
to talk to the ladies to make it happen. And I
There we
also would
go.
like to see more chapters being created in Latin America starting next
Yeah.
week. Yeah,
Yeah,
to
me too. Me too.
consolidate our presence.
Yeah. So the call is out, to
Yeah,
Argentina, but to other people in
locations.
other countries, in Latam. I think I agree. This is a huge community, and it would be great
Yes,
to get to see more chapters across the region. So that's awesome. Yeah.
yes.
Anything else that you would like to share with us, and share with your community in Brazil and beyond?
Yes, I would like to talk about the members of the Brazil chapter because we
Mm-hmm.
were able to create a great management team here in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Our chapter is really diverse. And we have, for example, three LSP owners, myself, Gisle Ferreira, who is
Yep.
our social media manager, and
Mm-hmm.
Lilian Alves, our membership manager. I have the names here because I, if I can't miss
Of course, of
anyone.
course.
We have two interpreters, two in our team, Andrea Manfrim and Luisa Mendes. Both are events managers covering São Paulo and Rio. So Andrea is from São Paulo, Luisa is from Rio.
Mhm.
Joana Lavor is our marketing manager. She's a linguist and a partner too at LSP, and she's also an illustrator. That's why our social
Oh, very
media is
nice.
so beautiful. Yes,
Ah, maybe we
that's
can
our
steal her a
secret.
little bit.
Yeah. No,
I
in
love it.
1 year, in 2026, you can steal her, not now.
Okay, I'll make a note of it.
Yeah. Flavia Almeida is our sponsorship manager. She's being able to track and create a database of sponsors for us. And we have Isabel Riera, mentorship and education manager, who works for a top 10 MLV as a line
Mhm.
manager. I met these ladies by participating in associations and conferences, both in Brazil and internationally. And then I invited them to the chapter, to form in this chapter. And here we are
Great. That's
after
great.
some years. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, well done. And great shout out to these ladies. Thank you for all your hard work. I think we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much for your time, Andrea. It was really great chatting with you and learning a little more about the chapter and the great work that you've been doing. Thank you so much and happy holidays.
Oh, thank you,
And
Katell.
yes, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Bye, Andrea.
Thank you. Bye bye.